y'all, Gigi here from Gigi Loves Beauty 2, and I'm back with another video, and it is time for another Shop My Stash. Let's quickly go through the products that I have in here. I did downsize my Shop My Stash quite a bit because there was just some stuff that I was not using. This is where I keep all of my brushes that I use. They're dirty. I have them put aside so that I can wash them, but let's start in the bottom drawer up. So here's what I have in here now. I only have 3 face palettes and 3 eye palettes, 3 eyeshadow palettes down here. I moved my lip liners down here with the lipsticks. I just thought it made more sense. And these are some L'Oreal lipsticks right here that I depotted into this container right here. And this is going to stay in this drawer so that I have some nude options. Y'all, look at my glosses. I used the absolute mess out of my glosses this time around. They all have windowing in them. I was looking for this one, I couldn't find it. Look at all of them. They all have such good uses. I pretty much was using mostly my glosses for the most part, but I'm gonna take out all these lippies. We'll switch out all of this stuff, and I did make some really good progress on that. Here is this drawer, what this looks like now. I got my primers down here. This is a City Beauty line filler treatment. I use this on my smile lines. This is really nice. So this is gonna stay in here. Liquid highlighter, setting sprays. I'm so close to being finished with these. So I'm actually gonna leave both the setting sprays in. And yep, all the mascaras. They're still in here. I wanna work on finishing those up. I gotta be careful how I open and close this. This is the complexion drawer. I made really, really good progress on both foundations, this one and this one. And as you can see, I'm almost done with these. So I'm going to leave these 2 foundations in, but I'm gonna take these 2 out. And I'm gonna take everything else in here out, except for these 2 concealers. I'm gonna leave these 2 concealers in here as well. Cause I wanna work on those. I really wanna keep these in until I finish them, honestly, but I'm gonna keep them in for another month. I pulled in NARS Orgasm blush and highlighter mid-month, and I really enjoyed using that. And then the top drawer has a lot of more eye products, eyeshadows. I took the Aether Beauty palette out of here because I just wasn't using it. Kept in these 3. And then this has all of my liners and lash glue. Shadow sticks that I use on my lower lash line. Those are really, really nice. And I got my MAC paint pot, which I'm finally going to switch this out. And I'm also going to switch out the Juvia's Place primer and pick a different eyeshadow primer. So let's get all of this makeup out into that basket over there. And I'll open everything up so you can see all the color stories of the palettes. And we will move on to the next. Okay, here's all the color stories. I opened everything up. So lippies, again, these are all the lippies that I had left. These are the only 2 that I did not use. The Urban Decay 714 and, sorry, let's go over here. The Urban Decay 714, and this is Dark Night. I don't know why it's not focusing, but this is Dark Night by Mented. Those are the only 2 lipsticks I didn't use. I used everything else, mostly the glosses. Like I showed you the windowing. I used the mess out of these glosses. I finally got more use out of this palette right here. These 2 were my favorite blushes out of here, along with these 2 highlighters on the end. I did use this one maybe once or twice. This one I didn't use yet. And I did end up using 1 more shade out of this blush palette, the one right next to it. I stuck with the more everyday shades for the cream blush. And look, y'all, I've got another pan in here. I expanded the pan on this shade a little bit, and you can see some more waffling on there. So I'm happy about that. Definitely got more use out of these powders right here. I switched my Mora powders in here, and they all have nice dips in them. This has a bigger dip in it. This made some good progress on this. I didn't weigh anything. This is a Project Pan Themes Shop My Stash, so I was trying to use stuff that had a lot of use on it to see how far I could get. I got this Glow Milk right here from my camera is not focusing, and I don't know why. I'm so sorry about that, y'all. This is from the Beauty Crop Glow Milk. Got good windowing in there. Rest of my highlighters, I pulled this in mid-month. Loved using this blush. This is in Rose Dior, one of my favorite shades. I love topping that cream blush over there with that. So stunning. For our products, facial primers, liquid contour bronzer, liquid eyeshadow primers, and potted shadows. And then here are the rest of the eyeshadow palettes. Sorry, I forgot to adjust the mirror so that you couldn't see me. But those are the color stories that I had left. And I love every single one of these palettes, especially this one. This is such an amazing brown girl friendly neutral palette for work. Didn't think I would love this as much as I do. And I actually really did like this one too. This one kind of reminds me of the ABH Carly Bible, but the shade, the shimmers are gorgeous. They're just not as intense, but it's still a beautiful color story. So, yep. Unfortunately, I did not do my makeup as much as I wanted to once again, because even though the weather is nicer here, allergies were kicking my butt. So I only have 5 looks to show you, but I'll go ahead and insert those pictures, close up all this stuff, and then we will move on to picking new makeup for the month of June. I apologize if you can hear noise in the background. I feel like whenever I want to film a video, there's somebody always doing some type of yard work or something. But if you are new to my shop, my stash, these are the 2 pieces of furniture that I keep all of my makeup in. My dirty brushes are in that bag up there so that I can wash them. I pick all of my eyeshadows first, and then I build the rest of the shop my stash around the palettes. So we're gonna start up here. I'm actually gonna start with, yeah, we're gonna start with palettes. I don't think I've shown you. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I have rearranged some of this stuff up here. I did show it in my last work from home vlog that I reorganized up there, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But anyway, let's pick some palettes. And I need to pick some palettes I haven't used in a long time. So I'm gonna start first with an OG Modern Renaissance. Some of my YouTube friends on here where I've seen them picking this palette, but I remember when I bought this palette, I was so obsessed with it, and now I barely ever use it. It just kind of sits in here, so I want to bring it back out and show it some love. But I am going to pick an all shimmer palette to use with it because it doesn't have enough shimmer shades in it for me. Let me see. What should I do? I took my Urban Decay palettes and I put them back here. Both the Born to Run and the Naked Smoky. Those are kind of in the makeup graveyard back there. Let's see. Do I want anything from over here? I think I do, y'all. I'm actually going to pull. I haven't pulled this in a really long time. The Nubian 3 Coral. Let's pull that from up here. I'm going to try not to pull too much because when I over pull, I don't use, I don't use everything. So I want to try to keep it as minimal as I possibly can. But y'all know me. Y'all know me. Anyway, let's move on and pull some. On to drawer number 1. So I do need to pull from here. So I keep my small palettes in here, my eyeshadow primers, my sparkly things, glitters, pigments, liquid shadows, that kind of thing. And this is my eyeliner. I have black eyeliner here, neutral colors here, brown and gray and that sort of thing. And my colorful eyeliners are back there. I do not pull eyeliner on camera. I pull those as I need them. So let's go over here. You know what? I think I want to pull one of the Hudas. I think I want to pull maybe the Gemstone palette. This is all shimmer. Right here, I haven't used this one in a really long time, so let's grab that one. And over here, do I want anything else from over here? I'm not sure that I do. I have this, I got this Natasha Denona palette in one of my BOXYCHARM, the BOXYCHARM PR, but I'm not ready to use that yet. I think the next time I go traveling though, I will take that one with me. So let's see if I want another. Do I want a new rich? Well, I definitely want one of my single shadows from back here. Let me me see. This is literally, this one is pearl, right? I think this one is pearl. No, quartz. I think I'm gonna pull the more cool tone ones. Yeah, let's pull the cool toned ones. I'll pull these two right here because I'm gonna pull a cool tone palette. Eyeshadow primer. Let's pull back in the Morphe primer. This one is almost finished, so let's see if I can finish that one up. And then let's also pull back in the Wet n Wild liquid shadow in Sandcastles. I love this liquid shadow as an eyeshadow primer. It's really, really good. And for my sparkly things and pigments, let's grab one of my Nikia Joy. Let's grab this one right here in Gravity. This is like a green. This is a blue purple shifting shade. Let's grab that, and then I will grab one of my Mora liquid shadows. This is my favorite shade, Eye Contact, right here. But actually, should we just go ahead and pull Eye Contact? Yeah, let's go ahead and just pull Eye Contact and use that one. Move on to drawer number 2, which is my Big Daddy eyeshadow palette drawer, which I absolutely adore how this looks now. Since I have decluttered, I can see everything. I know where everything is. It's not too crowded in here. So okay, Makeup Graveyard. Let's pull some palettes I ain't used in forever. My ColourPop palettes. I have not used any of these in such a long time, so I'm gonna pull 2 of them. I'm gonna pull It's My Pleasure. And I'm also going to pull the Makeup Shayla Proceed with Caution. There is a beautiful orange shade in here that I want to play with. So I've got those 2. I don't want to over pull. I do want a Mothership. So I'm going to go with Mothership 6. Mothership 6 Midnight Sun for my more like everyday neutral looks. Yeah, I need that for work. I'm going to be going into the office and stuff, so I need neutral for work. And let me see, that's 3. I'm going to pull one more. Oh, wait, I need my shimmer palette to go with the Modern Renaissance. So I'm going to grab this one right here. This is my Makeup Revolution Foil Frenzy. And you see the shimmer shades in there are a perfect complement to that palette. So that's a companion palette right there. And then I think I want one more out of here. I got the Nabla Side by Side palette, but I don't want to pull that. I don't want to pull that one since I already have my neutral work palette. I don't want too many. I also got this Smoky Rose Ace Beauté palette from my recent Ipsy. Oh my God, that's so pretty, but I'm not gonna pull that either. I want, you know what? Let me grab this small one right here. The Grandiose palette. Cannot remember when's the last time I used this one. That's a good one. This will also go in conjunction with the Modern Renaissance. So yeah, I think that is good. I think that's good for eyeshadow. Palettes that I've chosen, but I'm going to put back the Proceed with Caution because it has a very similar color story to Midnight Sun. I mean, if you cover up this purple shade, they're very similar. So yeah, I don't want to have this one in there. I'm going to pull a cool tone palette to go with these shades, so I have a different option. And I know I said Makeup Graveyard, so stuff that I haven't used in a really long time. So let's go with, I'm gonna go back up here. And we're gonna go with good old Stone Cold Fox. It's Bare Necessities. I think Stone Cold Fox is right behind it. Yeah. Let's go with the Stone Cold Fox palette for a cool toned neutral. I'm gonna skip over here for a second because I do want to pull one more palette from this drawer right here. And it's going to be my Glam Light cake palette that's down here. I want one palette that has a lot of bright colors in it, just in case I decide to do a colorful look. So let me grab that palette right there. I feel a lot better about this selection right here. this makes me really happy. I think I have some good options. I've got some neutral options for work, both warm and cool. I've got some purples. I've got some bright colors mixed in. I feel good about that. Let's move over to drawer number 3, right here. We're gonna pick some complexion. I'm only gonna pick 2 foundations because I'm keeping in the LYS and the ELF so that until I finish those. So I think I'm gonna go with, since it's summertime and it's getting warmer here in Illinois, I'm gonna go with these 2 Revlon foundations. I have not used this one in forever. I usually only use this during Halloween. Why is my camera not focusing? This is a Revlon Color Stay. This one is in 370. And this one is in 400. 400 works for me when I have more of a tan. So I can either use 400 by itself when I get darker, or I can mix 370 in. So yeah, I'm gonna go with these 2 foundations. Again, I'm sorry about my camera. A liquid bronzer. I'm gonna choose this Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. This is in DPW2. This is gonna be a liquid bronzer situation. And then for a contour shade, let's go with the Maybelline Superstay Foundation Stick. And this is in the shade Espresso. So here will be my contour and my liquid bronzer. And I'm also pulling this to mix with a newer bronzer that I got that I want to try. So we're going to pull these 2. Let's put these here. Let's grab some powder. Okay, what's the powder I haven't used in a really long time? I don't know. I feel like I get good rotation out of my powders. What's this one? Believe Beauty. See, I just picked up, these 2 are newer. The Nakia Joy powder, the Dominique powder I just got. This powder I went back and forth whether or not I was going to keep it. I decided to keep it, but I'm not going to try one of those. Do I want Leave or Ciate London? Why is this not? Oh, this is in the way. Let's put this here and put it in here. Everything's got to be, it's like putting puzzle pieces together, y'all. I think I'm going to go with the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. This is good stuff. And I haven't used this in a while, so I'm going to go with that. And then for facial powder, the one I like to use with my Revlon foundations is my Dermablend powder. So I'm just going to go with that one. This is the Dermablend in Cool Beige. So, wait, where's the shade? Yeah, Cool Beige. So I'm going to go with this as my setting powder for all over the face. And these are the only 2 powders that I'm going to choose this time around. Down to the next drawer right here. I do not need mascara yet, but I'm definitely going to pull a brow product out of here. I think I just need a colored gel, and then I'm going to pull in a pomade. So for my pomade, I'm going to go back to ABH Dip Brow in Ebony. And then for my gel, I'm going to go with this one right here from iMethod. This is in black. This is like a granite shade, like a grayish black shade. This is really good. So we're going to pull these because I already have a brow pencil. I already have a brow pencil and a clear brow gel already pulled. So I'm just going to add these, and don't want a liquid highlighter. Oh, you know what? I'm going to grab Purple Dream right here. Artist Couture Diamond Glow Purple Dream. Gorgeous. Orange in the container, but when you put it on your face, it turns purple. It's so pretty. Gotta have that. What else do I want? Do I want a liquid? I just got this ABH one. Their stick highlighter, and it's in the shade Bubbly. I want to use something I haven't used in a while, though. Do I have, let's see, like a mid-range one. This is Halo Goodbye. I think I want to use this one. Gilded Glow. Yeah, we're going to go with this one, Gilded Glow, because I could pretty much put any highlighter over top of this, and it'll look nice. So yeah, I'm just going to pull just one liquid highlighter this time around. I changed my mind. There's one of these that I have not used yet, one of these Milani ones. Yeah, I've used that one. I haven't used this one yet, but this is kind of the same shade as the Wet n Wild highlighter. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the Wet n Wild one back, and we're just gonna go with this one because I think they are very similar. Yeah, they're pretty similar in shade. So we'll just go with this one and put the Wet n Wild one back. On to the next drawer, which is bronzer, blush. This is higher end blush and bronzer, high-end products, and then this is all highlighter. So I am going to pull a new addition to the collection. This is the ABH Cream Bronzer in Caramel, and I'm going to mix this with that Physicians Formula foundation. And then for my powder bronzer to top it with, I'm going to go with this L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear, and this is in copper. So that's going to be my powder bronzer to go with this. For blush, I want to pick two really fun colors, and then I'm also going to pick like an everyday shade. So I'm going to pick this orange blush right here from Mora. This is Orange Blossom. And then I want to pick the real bright pink one. Yeah, this one right here. Bella, do I have one that's even more pink than that? No, that's it. We're going to go with those two. The blush from there. And then for my everyday blush, looks like I'm pulling like, I want this one right here. Is this Constantly Bronze? Yeah, this is actually a bronzer, but I use this as a blush. So this is going to be like my everyday blush. And I also do want one more powder bronzer. I'm going to pull my ABH bronzers also. All right, and now I just got to pick some highlight. The blushes that I pulled are very warm. So I need something cooler or more neutral. So I'm going to pick this Essence to blush. And I'm also going to pull a cream blush to go with it. And I did switch out one of my palettes. I'm sorry I'm being so indecisive, y'all, but I just can't make up my mind. Let's go with Revlon Skin Lights. And whenever I pull that, I always pull MAC. Wait, are these similar? No. MAC Whisper of Guilt. I'm going to grab those two. And one more from here. Let's pull a Wet n Wild. It's the last time I used a Wet n Wild one. This is Blossom Glow. Is it similar to that? No, it's actually different from both of these. Let's do Blossom Glow. Pull this over here. I feel like Whisper of Guilt and this are pretty similar though. I don't know. What y'all think? Are they too similar? I think I used them both before. God, I can't make up my mind. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, there's that blush right there. I'm gonna pull a cream blush out of here. And I only want one. It is, yeah, my Milani one right here. This is Milani Cheek Kiss and Nude Kiss. So I'm gonna pull that cream blush right here, and I'm gonna use the Essence to set that with. I'm still debating, y'all. I think those two look really, really similar. I'm gonna put back the Revlon and pick a different shade, just because they look too similar, y'all. Let's go with, let's go with this one. Those are colors. This is a really nice, this is in Royal Hotness. It's a really nice, like, bronzy highlighter. Let's see if I can get it open and show y'all. See? There we go. That's a better variety for highlighter. On to this drawer right here with my primers in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull one regular and one mattifying. I'm gonna go with my Tatcha primer, Tatcha Silk Canvas. And then I just need a mattifying primer for a Z-Mittel of Z-Face. I got rid of I decluttered my my e.l.f. matte primer because I just didn't like the way it was looking. Where is it? Yeah, this one right here, CoverGirl. There it is. CoverGirl Base Business, the mattifying primer. This is for the center of my face, and this one is for all over. I rearranged how I have my primers. So what I did is I put all of my brand new ones back here. My mattifying primers I kind of put over here, and then all these primers in the front are ones that are open. So, oh, I should have picked this to secure the blur, but that's okay. I think I'll do that next month. But yeah, that's why it looks like that. I rearranged them so that I can get some more use and use up the ones that are open before I open any brand new ones back there. Here is the face palette drawer. Don't know what to pick, y'all. Don't know what to pick. Because I feel like no matter what I pick, I'm gonna be over picking something. Do I want anything over here from the drugstore area? Ooh, blushing in Bali. Here, you know, I'm gonna pick one from here. I'm gonna pick 3 face palettes. I'm gonna pick blushing in Bali from this section. From this section over here, I'm gonna pick Zoeva Spice of Life. I haven't used this in forever. This only has 2 shades in it. And then from over here, let's go with, I had the Cover FX palette in there, but I put it back. Oh, you know what? I haven't used it forever. This Tarteist Pro Glow. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. I have not used this in forever. Forever. So I'm gonna be pretty blush heavy. I'll be pretty blush heavy this month, but it is what it is. I got enough bronzers in my single bronzer, so I'm gonna pull these 3 face palettes to see if I can get some use out of it. This is my lash drawer. And I just pull lashes as I need them. I rearranged it again so that everything on this side is all Ardell lashes. And everything on this side is every other brand that I own. And I also put my lash glue over here. So I decluttered a ton of lashes out of here. I don't need to buy no more lashes. I love what I have. Now, here comes the hard part. Gotta pick some lippies. So I'm gonna choose 4 products from this drawer and 4 products from the second drawer. So let me see, I'm gonna pull something out of here. I don't wanna mess up anything too much. Did I open this yet? I wanna grab something I haven't used in a long time. Let's see, let's go with one of these e.l.f.'s. So I have Love Bite and Mauve Glitz. And I think this one has more use out of it. So I'm gonna pick this one. This is Love Bite. So I got one from this bin. I'm gonna pick one from the bottom. I'm gonna pick one from here. I did pick up oh shoot, I got one of these already open and I opened up another one. I'm gonna pick, I picked up the mixed fat oil. That's before I went on my no buy. Okay, stop messing around, Gigi, and pick a gloss. Let's go with, this is Milky gloss. This is in Cookies and Milk. This will go really good with my cool tone look, so I got one there. Now, let's pick one from here. I'm actually gonna pick one of the Costa lip oils. This is a set that I got. So which one do I want? I'm gonna pick this one here in the middle. This one is called Revealed. Let's get that one. And then I also want one from here, and I know exactly which one I'm gonna pick. One of my BOXYCHARMs. This one is in Claire. Nice, bright, pinky gloss. Let's go with that one. I'm actually gonna pick one more from here. I'm gonna go with this Persona. I want my Bare Minerals gloss. Actually, Bare Minerals gloss. This is Spark Plug. Let's go with Spark Plug from Bare Minerals. All right, that's it for this drawer. Now let's move on to the last, which I am really only gonna pick 4 from the last drawer. All right, let's pick from here. Same thing, I'm going to pick one from each section. one from each bin, which is so hard, but I got a new ABH lipstick. I'm not gonna pick that though. This right here, this is an E-Balm from Persona, but this is more like a lipstick. It's in the shade Manifest. This is very, very pigmented, so I'll put it in my lipstick drawer, even though it's a balm. All right, you know what I'm gonna pick from here? I'm gonna pick my red from here. Yeah, Yoma Beauty in Diana. Oh, this is such an amazing red lipstick. We're gonna pick that from here. So let's put that over. Gosh, I'll just put it over here. That's my one from this section. Now I need a nude. I need a nude. I mean, really, I don't need a nude because I have that little quad of nude lipsticks in there, so I don't really need a nude. I can pick a different one. Pick one of my Sephora's. I had Scorpio before. Oh, this is in Yum Yum. This is cute. Let's pick this one. Yum Yum. Do I want something purple, or do I want this deep purple one to go with like purple looks? Yeah, let's go with Yum Yum. Or no, let's go with, what is this? This isn't Yum Yum. It's Electric. Let's go with that one. I'm also gonna pick, I'm gonna break my rule again. I'm gonna pick something Mauve Night. No, there was another one in here I wanted. Smoky Roses, I think is what it's called. One of my Revlons. I haven't used one of these in forever. Yeah, Smoky Rose. I'm gonna pull that one, because I mess everything up. And now let's pull liquid lipsticks, which I don't have too many. I don't wear liquid lipstick that often, but I want to get more use out of what I have. This is Verona. I love this shade right here. It's one of my favorite shades ever. Oh, you know what? Let's pick this really cute fuchsia shade. This is called Cancun. Let's go with that one. And from over here, oh, let's grab, do I want this like really nice cool tones to go with, I don't know what I want, y'all. My Maybelline's in here. Yeah. What haven't I used in a really long time? My ColourPop. Yeah, let's go with my ColourPop right here. This is my ColourPop in Mess Around. Beautiful grayy shade, and it's getting older in my collection and I want to get more use out of it, so I'm going to pull that. All right, here is the final Shop My Stash. We have liquid lipsticks, bullet lipsticks, glosses. I got a nice variety of colors and brands. I really like that. Those are the blush palettes, blush and face palettes I chose. And here we go, blush here, my face powders, highlighters, eyeshadow primer. I swapped out one of the shadow pots. I wanted to get this one instead. I think this will be a really nice complementary color towards those colors over there. And I've got a cool tone option. My one liquid highlighter. Foundations, primers is the only two that I'm pulling. I got the LYS and e.l.f. in there. And here are the eyeshadow palettes. I swapped out the Coral palette and chose to put in the Saharan because I've barely touched this. And I want to get more use out of it. And I feel like it breaks up these these color stories right here because they're very similar. And I wanted some more shades to go with the gemstone palette. So yep, that is the final pull. Let me get everything in the container, get it back in the bathroom, and we will wrap up this video. Here we go. We have got everything ready to go. I'll start from the bottom up. Here are all of the palettes that I chose, the larger ones, the larger palettes, and then I have two face palettes back here, the Tarte and the Blushing and Bali, the other small face palettes in the top drawer. Got all my lippies and lip liners in here. This drawer has the primers, mascara, the liquid bronzer and contour liquid highlighter. Again, I'm almost done with these 2 setting sprays, so I'm going to keep those in until I finish them, and then I will pull in 2 more. Here is the complexion drawer along with some blushes and highlighters. I pulled a lot of blush this month. I'm hoping that I can do my makeup a lot more in June than in the 2 previous months, because allergies was kicking my behind, y'all. And then here is the top drawer with eye stuff and the smaller eye palettes, eyeshadow palettes, and then the small face palette is back here. All right, so that is a wrap for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new here and you've not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Go ahead and follow me on my other social medias. Gigi Loves Beauty 2. We'll put that right here. To all of my newbies who come on board, I appreciate you. To all of my OGs, I appreciate y'all as well for continuing to come back and support your girl. All right, I love you all, and I will catch you on the next Shop My Stash. Bye.